Today we have another football club special. We've gone behind the scenes of a football transfer, travelled to an away game with a kit man, and an 8-minute club media career. That wasn't my finest of nights on the job, but today it's a privilege to film with someone incredibly important and connected to the club. Ian Darler, the head groundsman at Cambridge United, who's been at the club for 45 years. Since the age of 19, Ian's been the head groundsman at the club, making him the youngest ever to take up this role in the EFL. But let me tell you this, he is way more than just a groundsman. Ian was awarded a BEM in the Queen's Birthday Honours in 2020, a member of Cambridge United's Hall of Fame. He has his own book called Life's a Pitch, a groundsman tale, and also started multiple charity fundraisers. Ian is just an all-round incredible human. In the 45 years at the club, he's had experience as stadium manager, safety officer, helping the commercial team, and secured a big sponsorship for the club. I'm beginning to lose words on how incredible this all is. So today I wanted to see what Ian gets up to before every match day, and we will be together for the whole match day too. The story blows my mind and I'm excited to meet him. I find this so fascinating, and meeting these heroes behind the scenes of a club is just so special. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. But let's begin this groundsman special, but hopefully I don't ruin the pitch. I arrived at the stadium and immediately Ian gave me a plan for the day. CCTV room, medical room, rolling out the pitch, marking the lines, checking all the turnstiles, testing the fire alarm, testing the TV gantry, filing reports, checking the nets and putting on the sprinklers. And you all thought it was just a pitch to do.
As you can see, a really good complex CCTV system now. We've got 32 cameras. So if anybody's messing about or they're throwing a flare or something like that, we can scan back through and the chances are you're going to get caught. This one here is our crash area. So if we have somebody who's seriously ill, you've got suction units, you've got defibs. In my time, we had 3 that were clinically dead. We got them all back, and it's not a fluke. Every steward that we had on our books used to have to do the first aid course that we put in place, and it was done by a lead paramedic. And we've said if you're ever going to be ill, the safest place to do it is in this stadium.
Next up, we're going into the action, rolling the pitch, but I wanted to get to know Ian a little bit more.
My favourite moment, and this sounds a bit corny, is every single day. There's nothing better than walking up and down here. You haven't got a care in the world, and then when you're working with a lot of good people as well, there's not a lot of people can say that they enjoy going to work. When we get to the other end, I'm sure you've been paying attention to what I'm doing. So in terms of your safety, as soon as you take your hand off of that, if that is in gear, it'll stop. Hand on there, gently ease that in, and away you go, all the way. All the way, that's it. You need to be looking, it's really faint, Josh. You're doing all right in fairness, because there's not a lot to see there.
I can't even stress how much it aches your arms, and now I'm trusted on my own. Oh no, never mind. Ian's about to save the day.
That's the normal pace that you go to.
I asked Ian about his BEM award and how he felt when he first got the call.
To be honest, I disgraced myself to start with because I got the phone call. I thought it was one of the Herberts I'd worked with over the years with another wind-up. I wasn't too nice to the chap on the phone, to which he didn't respond very well because he was quite posh. It's one of the nicer things that's happened to me. It's nice to get paid to come to work and enjoy yourself. Doing all right, and you've got a good step. A lot of people find it difficult behind a mower to be in step with it. You'll find that they're either being dragged or they're too close.
I'll tell you one thing about it, pushing that thing is actually really difficult and steady. It really affects your arm as well, so that was really aching.
I went through a real tough time, which I've been quite honest about. What I didn't anticipate when I had that book published, one of the things I asked the publishers was for me to be allowed to write my mental health journey. But what I didn't expect was to have such an impact on people.
I think that was a beautiful thing whilst doing the grass with Ian, like actually speaking to him, just human to human, seeing what he's been through and the stuff he does for charity.
And talking of charity, Ian is walking the distance from London to Berlin, the city hosting the Euro 2024 final, in aid of local mental health charity Cambridgeshire, Peterborough and South Lincolnshire Mind. Link will be in the description to donate. Please help if you can.
You get a Tuesday night game, you're in here at 7 o'clock in the morning and you get away at midnight. You've got a good pace with this. Your feet are in time with the machine.
How was it, out of 10?
Yeah, I'll give you a 7 out of 10. We'll set you up on a bit of a dummy run with marking out. A little bit of a quiz now.
Oh no.
So if you've got 4-inch posts, what thickness should the line be?
4 inches.
Exactly that. Because if you use a marker and you've got a wheel and it's a 3-inch, then obviously your goal line's going to be wrong on your post. Every single line, and you'll see when we get going on the main part, you can have a little dabble on the marker and see how you get on with that as well. Going to josh it up. You're going straight on it.
Although it was a practice, I was diving straight into the deep end, and I think I was doing well.
You're moving the string over already. So you're creating a new line. That's why you need to be looking in front. That's it. Now you're on the ball. Spin right round. Line yourself up. And now we find out if you've got good eyesight, because obviously now you're on the opposite side. The shot of the masterpiece down the line, look, how's he done? How would you rate the teacher though?
Impressed. I'm very impressed.
We need to now go round and make sure that we do the pre-event test. So every single turnstile now that is active has got to be spun 4 times so that we can check that they're working.
I think it's the most interesting part about it all, because it's not just sorting out the pitch, it's everything else. You've got to turn the turnstiles so everything's working properly for the match day. It's not just the pitch you've got to be focusing on.
Done 4 times, so it's lift the pedal.
Yeah.
And then we take the reading.
77452.
Now this one's a bonus. So this one's mine because it's easy.
Oh, look, he's cheating the system now. I've had to get on my knees there, and he's going to do all the stampy ones. I'm fine, I want to get involved in this, and I want to do the hard yards. 73375. 16729. Look at that, that's my work right there. 60666. 08479. All of them, yeah, all of them we picked up. Nice one. Another job done. Next up as well, which you may not know, we've got to test a fire alarm, haven't we?
Weekly event, the same as any registered company, and you will be setting it off.
So I've been given this. Oh.
Now she's gone off.
Yeah.
So take her out so we know the system's working, the test is
you can
done.
hear it.
We now go back and do a reset.
Well, at least we know they're working.
Now we're going to go to silent, reset, and then we're back to normal. For all we know, we could have had somebody in playing silly devil.
That's a very good point.
So they all have to be tested and whatever. And
so many
again,
jobs. So many. Yep, scaffold awareness, there you go. So that's what we're about to do. So this is my first proper time actually going up the gantry. You can see all the scaffolding here, as you can tell we're doing now.
Every fitting now, and we've already checked these yesterday, so we know they're sound. Every fitting on here, every single game is checked.
You can also see a little bit of an aerial view of the work I've done on this side as well. Look at that.
I suppose for you, as you've been here at the beginning, what, 45 years ago, to see the club develop the way it has as well must be very good for you, no?
Devastating when we lost ownership of the ground, and pretty overwhelming when we managed to, or the owners managed to get it back, because it gives you security, and the fact that it's now in a trust means that you're not going to get a developer come in again and snatch it from under you.
There's just so many components to this, from the turnstiles to the water to the fire alarm. There's so many components to this job.
Next up was all the documenting after completing all the safety checks, so that is another off the list.
Right, so moving on to the next process,
which is making sure the sponsor is at the right distance from the pitch and checking all the areas of the net to make sure it's all secure.
Right, one of my final jobs of today is marking out the 6-yard box. This could go horribly wrong. Straddle. Just remember to straddle.
Spot on.
Jack Stevens, I apologise in advance. It's not bad.
I think it's better than not bad, mate. I think it's pretty good.
Doing them line markings, I must say, I was trying to keep as steady as I can, looking at that string and everything. I may have had a little hiccup here and there, but I think I did well on that. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's the best thing I've done today, I'm not gonna lie.
Just leave it there and we'll pick it up from there later.
Awesome.
So,
look at that.
Outstanding performance.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome back anytime, mate.
Anytime,
when Mick's on holiday, you're my first port of call.
Absolute final job of today is actually the watering, isn't it? Watering the pitch.
We've got to sort out our run times, which are going to be different to what we had yesterday.
It's crazy that there's even rooms like this. Places you would not expect. Run, press and hold. So if you want to see my work firsthand, I've done the whole section just along here, and the sun's just picking up on it perfectly. You can see the shades from dark to light. I've really enjoyed my time speaking to Ian, finding out different stories. Honestly, it's been fantastic. What an amazing human, and he does way more than just a pitch. I'll tell you this now. And welcome to the big one, ladies and gentlemen, Northampton at home. Look at the pitch all set. Remember, this is my corner. Just the different angles of everything as well. Oh, come on. This is all set. It's all set, man. And look who we're back joined with, Ian. First of all, how good was I yesterday then? Out of 10?
Well, I'll tell you what, as the day went on, I think I said to you you'd sort of started at a 7, but I'd have to say 9.5, mate. As a one-off, pretty much outstanding.
I was actually really impressed. I think the best thing I did was the line marking.
I think you did everything well, mate.
Yeah.
I think as a novice, coming in as a little work experience boy, Josh was
He's making me
tops.
blush now, making me blush.
As I said yesterday, all the preparation was done yesterday. You're going to be my flag boy. And then we'll have a walk over the pitch, because obviously overnights we do sometimes get the foxes in or cats and whatever, so we just make sure they haven't left us a gift.
Yeah, let's hope they haven't. So it's got to be in the right way, has it?
You need it to be so that the wind's blowing the right way with your flag rather than it wrapping round.
Oh, what a day for it though. Pitch looking as good as this. So basically you want the flags.
So the wind's
going
do
this
the
way.
job.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you turn them the wrong way, they'll do that.
Oh, okay.
These two mower shades.
Oh, don't. No, you can't give me any hate here.
Well, you can't tell the difference between yours and ours. We're out of a job. You've done it outstanding.
That is number 3 done.
This is my paid job.
Yeah.
And you get a day like this. There's nothing better. So if I walk this one,
yep,
and you walk that light, because otherwise you're going to leave your footprints
everywhere. We don't want to go on the dark one. I've learned this one now.
Just look at the shade you're on and the one to your left, just to make sure that we haven't got any deposit.
So basically we're looking out for any potential dog or cat. That's basically what he's saying. Do you know what? This is just shined up right on the light here. That's not bad, you know. Now I'm seeing my work close up on it.
As a one-off, you've done all right.
I think that contract's going to come soon.
We can look at it.
And as we were searching the pitch, we actually found a visitor.
There it is. We have got a naughty one.
But now
what happens?
Now you go and get the shovel. But there you go.
There's a good example.
That is not pre-planned, and honestly, that is not mine.
I can't believe I've actually got to go and clear up a shit.
Gary Monk arrived for his first game in charge, and it looked like it was the perfect opportunity for Ian to leave me to clean up the poo.
But that is the prime example why you pre-check a pitch, and then you pre-check it again before the match to see if there is something laid off like a poo, which we actually have to go and clear now. Right, I've got the spade. There's the damage. Oh, who's done this? Any ideas?
Well, me.
There we go. Right, let's get rid of that mess. There we go.
After clearing that monstrosity, the pitch was complete, looking beautiful and ready for the players to come out and train.
I'm all strapped up to GoPro. I'll be on the pitch doing all the divots from training. Apparently, that is when the pitch gets most battered, because they've got these sections where they just do sprints on the spot and everything, and it ruins the turf. But we're all going to be set. But hopefully I fix the pitch rather than ruining it.
Get a good one. I'll show you how we repair them.
So when you got the pressure, like the fans in the background as well, it's a whole different story. Tapping it back in. Oh my, look at this monster. Got to protect your box.
And if you thought I wasn't doing any work, look at that, stamping on the spot, making sure everything's in place. I was doing my job. I don't think I was slacking. Or maybe I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I'm just walking around looking at the pitch like I know what I'm doing, when in reality I really don't. But thank you to the Sky cameras for picking this up. At least it makes me look like I'm doing something.
Crazy with like the fans around, just like watching what you're doing. Oh, where am I, mate? I'm gonna be saying something. Oh. But look at this, around the pitch, all of this. What was so clean?
I don't think they were talking about me, surely.
There you go. No, no. I don't want to be ruining this. I really don't. I'm too scared to literally ruin this. What's going on? What's going on?
You'll look on any Premier pitch or any Champion pitch, and that's what you see.
I told you they were going to batter me.
That's all it takes to have a little bit of
Oh yeah.
bit of flavour.
Useless. Oh, it's so right. You're so right. Were the fans bullying me?
Just giving you moral support, I think.
Moral support. They're telling me to go to the gym. They're calling me all sorts here. This is my spot, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable. I'm glad I moved away from them now.
Again, probably keep ball or something.
Yep.
So that's
They're
what you
ruining
get.
my side of the pitch. They're literally ruining my side. They're battering it. Like, they need to have a bit of respect around here, right?
Just this warm-up area, and then that's it till half time.
Now the pitch is sorted. entering goal was there to make it 1-0. A good start, really good start. They know that they're going to catch that person because you can zoom right into the stand. So that pyro is a fantastic example of basically being caught. They're going to get caught.
I went up to the control room, which had a really good view of the pitch in all fairness, and that was half time, which means we're now going back on the job.
Definitely see how more battered it is after a 1/2. It's like even where sprints or tackles are being made, you can see all the different lines, shapes you've got to fix and everything. It's like, what?
The pitch plays well, but
This is
where
okay.
they do all the warm-up,
Yeah,
they
it's
batter it to start
exactly,
with,
and then it gets battered even more when.
that's what you get.
That's another example, fitting in another hole. Still look clueless. Still looking like. Don't want to, yeah, I just don't know, do I?
Look, listen, I must be doing some good work if the sky cameras are still picking up on what I'm doing, stamping on the spot and everything. Ian's giving me some more tips, and honestly, what an afternoon.
But this is where they're warming up as well, so it's always the areas which are battered. But this is the things people don't see behind the scenes. At half time, they go and have their pint, whatever. Especially when you're attacking this way second half, you want to make sure this side's perfect.
Try to treat the whole pitch
Equally.
but yeah, you have to.
Okay. I don't know if there's like anything tactical you have to do. Or... Gonna be honest, I'm very clueless when it comes to this. This is why I'm just never gonna interfere with that.
We try to treat everybody the same and whatever. If you don't look after both boxes, you could turn around and say, right, we're going to concentrate on the box that our keeper's in. But then if you don't do the other box and the ball rolls across to Lyle Taylor and he's ready to tap it in, it hits a divot and goes over his foot.
Always got to be fair. Oh, I'm not sure about that one.
A second half with minimal chances, but Northampton found a way.
Do you want to know what the worst thing about that was? There was a fan in that Northampton end who just shouted, Josh, make sure you get this on record. It was a goal. That group at the back, oh, I'll tell you what, you guys jinxed that for me. And that is at full time, 1-1. And that is my time of being groundsman. There we go. Now you can see how battered the pitch is and the work is already being done. It never ends. Once a game is done, they've got to work on to another match and actually save this pitch. Absolute legend. I cannot thank him enough. He is so well respected around the club. 45 years of service. And I'll tell you what, he's just an absolute legend all round. But more importantly, an incredible human. So I'm really thankful to him. It's been a great experience. 1-1 draw here. Wasn't the 3 points we wanted, but nevertheless, it's a point in the right direction. I'll see you guys later.